And welcome back to Late Night Plamo with Ton Omega. It looks like well, my on-screen captions are back. At least I kind of got it working, so that was good. They finally updated it. Like I looked about a week ago, and it had just updated like 3 weeks before. So captions are back, thankfully. At least on-screen captions. I mean, there is supposedly the Twitch captions that you can turn on, and it does the same thing, but who knows. Anyway, so Late Night Plamo, because I finished the Perfect Grade RX 78-2 last week. I haven't I haven't bought yet the mega size one. Didn't think I'd have it done in the 2 weeks that are left. At least not on stream. I kind of want to do that one on stream as well, so that's the idea. But as I showed last week, I did have the Plamo-kun and the SD Gundam, so I'll probably build those off screen. In addition, off screen, I had been building. I'll put that to the side right now because I want to show. Kind of continuing to work on the master grade. So I've done panel lining and decal work. I've got pretty much the torso and backpack done, and I don't know why the kind of clip for the arm for the shield kind of keeps coming loose. And this week I started kind of really working on the legs. I was kind of not feeling it this past week, but yesterday I really got into it, so I finished the upper parts of the legs, so I just got the feet left to do of the master grade, and then that'll be done as well, and they'll be ready for the build competition in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. What is that? Let me verify that one. Let's see, 2 weeks. Yeah, so 2 weeks from today, from tomorrow. Yeah, so should get that done. Yeah, this should be done by tomorrow. I just need the feet. And what I've been doing actually is I actually have been using the Tamiya panel liner color. I know I have the gray and I have the black, but I've just been using the black in general for all of it, so it pops out more, although they do suggest using the gray for the white sections. But what I was actually doing was actually popping everything off and kind of making sure it was unpressurized, and then kind of using the panel liner. So I'll be doing that with the feet as well, taking that off. So yeah, I had repainted the kind of brassy parts myself with where is that? No, it's this one. Yeah, chrome marker. In what color is this? Rose gold. It says mocha gold. So I've been using that one to kind of paint it. Yeah, let's get prepared too. I'm coming into this all unprepared. So that's where we are. I've got most of that ready and done. And all right. So, yeah. So today is going off of Gunpla. We're going to plastic modeling, Plamo. And these are some sets that came out a couple of years ago. I'll have to kind of verify when I open this one. But I have 3 called Best Hit Chronicles by Bandai. It was the Sega Saturn, which I have on here. I'll show it off here. So Sega Saturn. I also have the PlayStation. It's a 2/5 scale. My boxes got really damaged. We moved after I bought them, and they've been in storage in the garage for the past 3 years now. Yeah. But because I was doing these, I decided to kind of get this one out the way. And then I also have another Best Hit Chronicle, a 1/1 scale. cup noodle. So I think these will be the kind of docket for the next couple of weeks. Get those done, and then I think I may decide to do Girl Plot after that. Again, I think I might start with the Miss Rinko from Build Fighters. It's kind of related to it, but not really. But yeah, I've got the Rinko, I got the two Gyankos, the Rikdom, and the Gyanko. I got all the figurize of Witch from Mercury, so I can probably build those. I have a Wonder Woman and it's a Galtobikia, a Catgirl Hexenite. Well, yeah, I originally picked that one up to build for my kid, but yeah, that's what I got. Anyway, so Sega Saturn. I'm gonna start a little mini hydration for myself. The Blast of Baja for myself. Alright, so, alright, let's start the timer. Come on. Alright, and start recording. Is that going? Yeah, alright, so let's actually go through the sides of the box as well. So, front, and then side, kind of. And yeah, like I said, the box is a little damaged because it's been there for a while. But yeah, what it's supposed to look like, finished product. And then the other side with kind of the logo information on it. Right, so, in the words of Ryosan Tariko, open the box, okay? Cho! Alright, so, it looks like it's 2, 3, 4 bags of runners. So we got the outside case, it looks like mainly on this one, and the controllers. The bottom and the kind of disc cover. A disc and the controller cable, it looks like. I'm thinking these are supposed to, okay, these look like they're buttons. Yeah, X, Y, R, yeah, so those look like buttons and shoulders. And then, yeah, capacitors and stuff. Huh. During the break I may get the markers and kind of decide to paint those. And then looks like the heat shield, the CD drive, the controller kind of board, the circuit board, the front cover. Is it clear? No. Oh yeah, it's see-through. It's clear. Nice. So the front cover and then kind of the disc cover, kind of clear. I think this is part of the CD drive, the ports, and then stickers so you can decide which disc you want. What do I want? Ooh, Sakura Tyson 3, Virtual Fighter, or Nights into Dreams. Ooh, tough choice on which one to make it. Oh wow, looks like the control. Nice. The stickers for the kind of information on the back of the console, and the looks like the AV plug. Oh, is that supposed to be? No, that wouldn't be HDMI. What would that have been back then? Yeah. So, instruction booklet. All right. So, see, it's pretty much just one page. All kind of fold out. So, kind of, so start with the upper section, and then kind of start building everything else. the stickers apply there. Yeah. And then the controller, step 5 and 6, kind of putting it together finally, and putting the disc so you get to choose which one to make. Okay, so 3 buttons, 3 blacks, 3 blues, and then the shoulder buttons. Okay, and then all the stickers that go on there. Back stickers on that. Oh, what are those stickers? Anyway, so, alright, you go here, you go there. Yep, no, not the Dreamcast, the Sega Saturn. So, we're gonna build that. Time for the bag ASMR time. As I've heard some people starting to call it. So some of the buttons and the plug, it looks like, and stickers. So again, kind of a tough choice on which disc you want to make, because it's Virtual Fighter, Sakura Tyson 2, or Nights into Dreams. Both of them are, all of them are really good choices. Dude, I mean, it's, the one you sent me is a temptation, but I don't know, about $400 for a kit. C E and U R A. Let's just stick you in there now. And E1. So they're saying D, that's D. D. E. Alright, wires. We'll put you just right over here. Yeah, don't forget them. That's a little bit more than just a treat yourself. Alright, so, okay, most of these, I'll have to see how these actually look, because, ooh, wow, that's a bad Sega logo on there. Might still try to do, I don't know. Yeah, I have to go with the stickers. Alright, so. B1 and B2. My birthday is coming up. You can buy it for me. It's yeah, it is coming up almost a month from today. So if you just do that. Alright, so let us get into this. be one. Be one. Right. Let's go. Neither am I. So I can't just drop $400 on a model. I did run it by Genta to see what he thought. He actually thought that was a little overpriced. At least according to him, he thinks they may think about maybe releasing that one soon, within the next 2 years or so. I don't know if I really kind of think that as well. I can see them doing, considering it's Cosval's, I can see them doing the G-Quux white type, maybe. I can kind of see them doing that instead. But yeah, I don't kind of see them re-releasing a variant from a video game. Although it would be easy enough to just be easy money for them to just kind of reprint it. They've got the masters probably already. Instead of making a whole new kit. Kind of, since you mentioned it, I kind of wish they had also made a Dreamcast. Kind of did more of them than just the these three that I have: the Saturn, the PlayStation, and the Cup Noodle, Cupman. Bad stress mark there. Alright. Yes. Alright. Break time. Alright. Let's kind of do these as well right now. Isn't there one? Yeah, there should be that one. Stickers section go. So yeah, that would be 2 and 1. do I want to do this? I'll do some of it and try it. Alright, well, yeah, it's break time, kind of stretch time. Since it was encouraged for me to do stretches, although I am starting to think it isn't entirely just carpal tunnel. I think that may be part of it, but I think it's more like I'm definitely feeling a lot more kind of pressure on my shoulder. So I feel like that's where most of this is coming from. Probably do need to work out more. I need to start doing some. But it's one of those, who has the time? Again, I mean, core might be a bit of it, like making sure I'm sitting up straight, like here. But again, I think it's more like I definitely feel the tensions in my shoulders. I feel it's more, I gotta keep remembering to drop my shoulders. And I mean, again, I get some exercise daily. You know, when I take the kids to wherever they're going on the bike. So I get that. But yeah, I probably do need to do a bit more. Alright. Let's get back to it. So let's try slowly. That's not gonna do. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Let's go 800 grit. Let's see if that at least might do something there. Yeah. I've already started. Alright, so yes, it says this way, and then 1 and 2. Alright. Where's my clean one? I know I had one still kind of clean. There it goes. Alright, let's color thinner. Let's see how that goes. I've been kind of cheating with this, making sure I don't oversaturate it. And then kind of using it to suck some of it back out. Kind of working. So right. Seems to have done a pretty good cleaning job there. Okay. Here with you. Come on. What the heck? There it goes. All right. Okay. That one. Yeah, I don't see. I feel like this is gonna be a pretty quick build unless I decide to do a lot more kind of weirdness with it. Come on. Make it a 7-11 run. I'll be here when you come back. Okay. Okay. So E2. 2. These are stickers. 2, 5, 7, 6. And 6. Right, E2 and B2 9. 2 9. All right. Yes, because they made it. Because Bandai made a 2/5 scale Sega Saturn and PlayStation, I bought it and I'm building them. That's why. And I also have the 1-to-1 Cupmen. Showed them at the beginning of the stream. So, because I made them, because I have them, because I can. You know, the idea is they're going to be part of a gaming display if and when I finally get around to making well, no, it's not an if or when, it's definitely when I get around to doing the Lego sets, both the NES and the Atari system, and because I have it as well, the Xbox 360 by Mega Bloks. So that'll be a whole display. I know where I'm going to display them. It's just kind of part of an issue of I gotta clear it out right now. It's being used as kind of a flat surface for storage or to stack stuff. And so, you know, I need to not do that. So, all right. Stop that. So, I mean, what I need to do is actually go through here and kind of clear stuff out and figure out like a good actual place for stuff is part of the problem. Like I don't have like actual good display stuff because I mean there was a whole area that I'm using right now as storage as well for Gundam, well for plastic models and stuff. An extra space as well that's kind of used for a lot of the Legos. I have the 2 Detolfs on the side here, and I figured out what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna secure them. I'm gonna kind of secure them some other way, but in order to get that, you know, I've got stuff on top that I need to clear out the way. That's why I need to do, and I'm thinking of putting kind of floating shelves all along the side here, and that'll be display up on the top too. So that's kind of the idea. when am I getting around to it? That's a question. I mean, the floating shelves is kind of an issue as well, and I already know I'm probably gonna have them lit with, since I have a set of the IKEA LED strips, so I'll probably be kind of lining them from behind with that, and so that's the idea there. So yeah, the display on top of the Ditolfs is going to be all the gaming stuff. So again, the Lego Nintendo and the Lego Atari, the Xbox 360 by Mega, these two, and depending on how much space, I don't think it'll actually fit the Pac-Man arcade, since I have that as well. Yeah, I don't think all of that will fit up there, especially not the arcade. So I've got to figure that one out. But yeah, I still have space. Oh, so Loy, you'll enjoy this, but look at what the options are for the discs. Sakura Tyson, Nights into Dreams, and Virtua Fighter. So I'm really tempted by going with Nights into Dreams, just because for me, even though I never played it, but it was one of those that always stuck with me. Although it was, the otaku in me really wants to go for the Sakura Tyson. Fortunately, they only give you one disc. So there's that. Now, I was also telling you. So yeah, they also made the PlayStation. The box is very beat up, but yeah. Fortunately, this one doesn't come with a disc; just comes with a blank disc. You know, and obviously they were black in the back, but the front is just a blank one. I'm kind of trying to decide or figure out if I want to kind of make one of my own, and then. I think you had it as well, but the Cupman. Yeah, this one also trying to figure out how I want to do that, because like this stuff I saw was stickers, like all the kind of naming stuff is stickers for this stuff. I think I might just do panel lining, because it's recessed as well. I was looking at it the other day when I pulled them out of the garage. Yeah, so it's like they need to have a cover, but it's just kind of, I don't know, just kind of bland for the PlayStation. But the Saturn comes with some good choices. So, keep that on the side. Ah, yes. I don't know if I'll actually use like the metallic markers. I might actually wind up using maybe more of the acrylic ones. Oh, you may be right there, Jeff. I think that will have to be, so it's like I've got to figure out how to make a sticker of that. I gotta figure out, like, get the scale the right size and make a sticker. But yeah, when I get around to it, I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Alright, so let's get back to this. Start you going. Let's go back to, yeah, I've got a little kind of BB in there to kind of help with mixing. As that's going, I'll let you guys get the over shoulder view. think it's got kind of a rough kind of texture on the front here. There it goes. Okay. This is fun. A whole bunch of little dots. Alright. Don't think. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Because this is just so small. Okay. That one. Good thing I decided to put that like that. Okay. Back up there. Alright. Come on. Okay. One. number 10, number 9. We'll just do that now. Wow, that's kind of, that's very hard to see. All right, 8, 9. Stickers feel kind of, they don't feel like they're the usual sticker material for kind of Gunpla. Feels like more plasticky. Yeah. Gosh. And 10. So power button. Okay. The power button is a little more. Power button's a little. It's convex. But again, you can barely see the word on it. Alright. And I forgot A10. Oh, it's clear. That's why. time again. Wait, was that stopped? Yeah, okay. So I took some time this week because I was bored and had some time between clients at one point. And so I did a little bit of cable management, at least on the camera again. The camera and the light up here, so I'll make sure it's all attached to the kind of boom stick, or the, well, not boom stick, what's it called? The boom, I think, is actually the name for it. But yeah, took care of that a bit. Yeah, and I kind of cleaned up the desk a bit, so hopefully it's not as scattered here. But like I was saying earlier, it's like I need to kind of get around to kind of doing some more of the cleaning around here to have space. Alright, let's see, what are we going? What else is on here? Oh, that's recently played. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah, sure, let's go. Acoustic hits, oldies but goodies. Let's go with that. Because I don't know what I was listening to. Forgot what station I last left it on. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it technically is undergated. Not sure how this is supposed to go. I think that is. So, yeah. Let's get some straight water. Queen mix. I feel like more Queen today. Alright, let's start you. Back up here. Let's go back top view. Does seem to be kind of staining it a bit, but I don't know, kind of live with it. Get that cleaned properly. Alright, so it says this is undergated, but let's kind of get that done anyway. Alright, so reset here and open. Okay, and then power button. I'll make sure they look like they're oriented correctly, because I can't read them. Wait, where'd they go? Okay. Goes. Okay. Okay. Make sure that gets locked in there, it says. Alright. Door, close it, flip it over. Alright, and now A1, A1. B28, 28. Yeah, that's that one. B28 and B211. Yeah, okay. So all of a sudden I got paranoid, like, wait, did I start that? I don't remember if I had or not. 11. This part first, symbol holding the CD door. Okay, so that's gonna lock it in place. Okay, that's how that works. Alright. If there's any stickers on this side. Campfire cooking finally came back, and I have been watching that. feels so slow going one episode at a time, though. Like, feels like one of those shows that kind of needs to be kind of binged, because otherwise it's like, okay, so I got like half an episode of the story right now. Here. So what's that? Guess once you put it together, you can't close it again. Looks like that's what happens there. I'll have to decide. I mean, the one I haven't is Dr. Stone, but then I gotta remember to go back to it. Like, I haven't actually gone back to watch this season, or like this other half season. I think I watched the first half season when the second half of the season came back, and never kind of got back to it. So it's like that one really was because like the second season, like they did that as well, and I got so frustrated that it was only a half season with a kind of like 6-month hiatus. And so, because it was just like cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger, that I'm just like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna watch it all at once when it's all available, and then I forget to go back to it. So that's where I am with that one. But it is, and again, I've been enjoying it. The parts that I've watched, but the constant alright. So you're this way. You're this way, so yeah, that's gonna lock that in. That's gonna keep this there. Alright. Now you figure out how you're gonna so yeah, problem with campfire cooking is so little happens per episode, and it's like, okay, and one cooking recipe, and then that's it. And it's like, they've been leading up to a bit of spoilering, leading up to going into a dungeon, and just like, nope, delay. Excuse me, delay. Alright, so how do you go here? Which way do you go? Alright, yeah, it's this way. Come on. There it goes. Alright, so that's how that works. Okay, any stickers on there? I don't believe so. Beyond those, but let's verify. Trust but verify. Not that side. This side. Six and 17. All right. And to the recently announced that at least they've announced when the next season of Apothecary is coming out, but not till next October. Let's stop recording, or did I stop that? Yeah, okay, stop now. Yeah, so so Apothecary Diaries was announced at least, but not till next October. First half of the season, then the movie, and then second half of the season. And all right, yeah, they're working at their pace, so they need the time to kind of work slowly. I'm willing to entertain that. No, not entertain. That's the wrong word. But I'm willing to accept that. So it's like that's where that's coming from. So yes, give them that. And it is, as long as it actually ties in, as an extra thing between season, like the first half of the season, second half of the season. It's not just a compilation of seasons 1, 2, and 3 up to this point. I hope they do it that way, because otherwise, oh, you do. I mean, yeah, you've read the novel, so yes, you know ahead of where it is. So 5 and 6. Back stretch again. So let's another little drink of the dew of the mountain, the blast of Baja. All right, back to it. Starting there. Recording. Yep, there it is. All right, over shoulder again. All right, and just put this away, but let's kind of get back to this. All right, these are kind of funky. Well, not funky, but there goes. They're keyed, kind of. Again, the fact that they're kind of plasticky. It's not the usual decals. They feel kind of, they don't kind of roll on to where they're supposed to go too easily. They stick. That. All right. here's the extra fun part. So now we're going into, is this the, yeah. So this is the heat shield. The plastic feels different from Gundam. I mean, it's Bandai, so I'm surprised the quality is kind of different, but I mean, different brands of Bandai, I assume. A9, is that correct? Yeah. Okay, A9, A6. Yep. See, doesn't say. Usually they do. At least the Gundam ones do. Yeah, just PS. Polystyrene? No, not styrene. Poly something. Can't remember what it's supposed to be. I mean, this is inside, so no one's really going to see it. Don't really need to worry too much about it. I don't think so. But I'll know it's there. I'll know it happened. Okay, and C1. So this is going to be fun. This is the one where I was trying to decide if I want to try to do painting or whatnot. No one will see it when it's closed, because most of the time this will be closed. But again, it's one of those, but I will know. Be able to show the video that, hey, and I did this to it because I could. For the lulz, for the nerd points. So, yeah, let's bring up Sega Saturn board. It goes. Come on. Here we go. Yep. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. It looks like. So I mean, I could decide to do some of that. I think I will. Alright, so those are blues. Let's go with the acrylics. Have some space for them. Preferably these blues. Alright. Looks like that's what those are. Okay. Okay. And then a bit of a darker blue. No. Something purple though. Yeah, let's just go with the dark blue. This part here. Wait. Okay. Wow. I think this is a different version of it. I should probably have put in the actual code of this one, since it says which one is supposed to be. Wait. Keep touching it. Blues. One looks like this is more brown. All right. Pause time. All right. So what is this? This is KPH. HST 3200. Let's see if I can. Hmm. 3210. Okay, so some other people have also kind of painted, so I may wind up doing that myself too. Let's see. There it goes. So this is what I'm looking at right now, or so what I was looking at was this one, but it looks like the sticker is different, so I may go with this one. They're using black. Black for the capacitors, it looks like. I don't know. Need someone showing me the actual board, or at least the part of the board that I want to look at. Okay, so here's one of them. There's a whole bunch of extras. Can I zoom any more in? Yeah, alright, so where do I want to save it? Alright. So, yeah, I've decided to try to do it this way. I don't think those are stickers, so we shall do it that way as well. So yeah, that's what we will be doing as we continue on. Alright. Well, I've already gone with that color, so we'll stick with that one. So they're saying they're using black for that back one. Okay, that's black. That is black too. the worst painting job ever, but I mean, at least I'm trying, I guess. Okay, so then this one's painted black as well. And this one. Black. Okay. Blue. Same. Yeah, this one's the same blue for this over here. Green. No. Yeah, I think this is the green. Yeah. Okay. Fleshy as well. Let's see. Different one. Okay. Might need the other ones as well. See how these play out for me. Which one's more coppery? We'll go with this one. Show through very much. Silver. There's a little more silvery. Let's trim that one. These kind of suck for this, because the tip is too wide for this part. To see about using a marker or something. Alright, that's right. Or not a marker, a brush or something. Again. This is, yeah. No, not there. So it looks like these kind of pretty well, at least it looks like. Now there's a couple of white parts. Yeah, look at these parts are white. Okay, and now yellow. Let's go with this really. Thought that wasn't gonna bleed into each other, but it looks like it is. Alright. Now, it's a part to, come on. So I think that's the most I'll do as far as that. And then you go in there as well. How is it? Oh wow, almost 11. And all I've got to show for it is the top part, and at least, excuse me, the beginning of the heat shield, and yeah, well, I mean, and a motherboard, mostly painted. Don't look too bad. Trying to purge the black from it. Yeah, looks like it's mostly done now. Alright, good. So, yeah, now it's, as you said, waiting for the paint to dry. Alright, it's something. Yeah, this requires kind of the mini painter brush, which I don't have. Alright, so one last little bit. Yeah, I think I'll wind up doing this part. This next part here. So D2, A2, A7. Alright. So yeah, leave that there. Stretch out. That, I mean, again, this is what I'm trying to base it off of, which is how someone else painted theirs. They kind of have a little strip for the kind of metallic going up the side of them too, or at least the capacitors. I'm not kind of okay with this. I mean, it's something. Because they put it down as two separate tracks. That always frustrates me too. You know, that is like, you know, when it's on some kind of streaming system or something, they play it as two separate ones because it's two separate tracks. It is. I mean, I like it. Again, no one else will be able to see it. No one else will know it's there, but me. But I like it. And problem with this is at least the paint is easy to kind of scratch off. So I'm kind of doing that right now. Kind of clear it off a bit. Doing that as a bit of cleanup. That is the problem with this paint though. Alright. So yeah, there's that. So next, yes, kind of finish this up here. back to that. Go back over here. Oh, wait, I don't need you. I need you. Vampire Academy. I think I heard somewhere that was what they kind of called it as well for the music video. Alright. That goes in there. Okay. So A2, not you, I need you. A7. And D2. D, there it goes. Now, there's the lens. Okay, it is a little oblong. Okay. Come on. Get in there. Get in your home. Do you want to go home? Because goes. You. So that spins there. There it goes. Okay. Oh, wait. There it goes. All right. So, at least looks like it goes there. There it goes. So like that. And you can kind of see the lens in there. Oh, okay, and the disc will probably go in there and be able to spin freely. Alright. Okay. Oh, man, I kinda... I'll see. I'm kinda half tempted to either do my chrome kind of chrome panel liner like I did, or if I want to use, do I have white? I have white here. I don't know white. Yeah, I do have my Tamiya white and Tamiya thinner. I mean, I've got ample kind of things to paint it in. May decide to yeah, I think I will do the chrome wash probably for tomorrow, and I'll do that to just try to save some of it, or to kind of have it pop out more. I think those would have been white on the original. Where's yeah. So here's again what I'm. I think I will pause here. Stop that. So I'm looking at this, and so this middle part here, this part still is black. The rest is kind of silver, except the bumpers, and then these are white, and the rest is silver. And sure. Alright, where am I looking at? What am I looking at? Yeah, so that's all supposed to be green. Those look like they might stay black. So the questions of how I want to do this. Yeah, this is supposed to be green. That's supposed to be silver. I see it now. I mean, where's this one? Reusable help. Those are just even still good. Back here. So that one's no good. It's been used. This one. I think I've used this silver. Okay, I did. It says it's silver, but it looks really dark. I don't know. Using to test. No. Okay, I mean, I'd have to see if that one seems so good either. If I use brush with a metal, just do that. bit more of a dry brush, I think. Hey, that's right. I ordered some dry brushes. I don't know where they went. I don't know. Now to see. This most likely will. Thought it would. Kind of is working. Like to see. One more time. Okay, kind of working. Working. Alright. So there's that plan. I have to decide. So yeah, I need to see what happened to my. Got some dry brushes that should have come in today. I don't know where they went. Anyway, I'll have to follow up on that. So, end the stream today. Tomorrow, gonna continue on with the Sega Saturn. Hopefully, get more of it done. Think I probably will get at least the main console done by tomorrow. And I'll decide how I want to do anything in here. Might have to decide because I got white. Have to decide what I want to do here. Alright, so Jeff, Lloyd, thanks for having been on. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Gently Fierce, thanks for having been on. Thanks for lurking. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. So tomorrow, continuing on with the Sega Saturn, and we see if next week if I stream. I don't see any reason why not. I don't know. Next week is kind of Day of the Dead, Halloween kind of weekend, so might not actually on Saturday. I'll see about Sunday, but yeah, we'll figure that out. Anyway, guys, thanks for having been on. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.